Howdy friends, freaks, and weirdos. Welcome back to my crusty little sweatshop. So I've been feeling really under the weather for about a week now. I had a real nasty cold. Feeling a little better today, so I'm making a project. I bought a corduroy jacket from a thrift store, and I've got some grocery bags, like cloth type grocery bags. So I found this cool pattern, found it on YouTube, Sashi Studio. There's the link for making a tulip hat. It's really versatile. I made a hard plastic template. I've got my pieces cut from the old corduroy jacket. My pieces cut from the old grocery bag. I'm gonna sew them together and make a hat. So one of the first things I want to do is take my pieces, and you can see they're a little bit wrinkled and bunched up, and I'm just gonna kind of lightly press them flat, just to get them to lay a little flatter. The material's pretty flimsy, so I've got some of this really lightweight interfacing. So just on the last couple inches, the last 2 inches, these, I am going to put some of this interfacing to these 6 pieces. I'm not going to do it on the corduroy side. It's a little thicker than this, and I don't want it to be that stiff on the brim. Now I'm just going to take these over to my little cutting table and use the roller cutter just to trim it off even with the fabric. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to sew these together in pairs. So we're going to pick our 3 for each side. I kind of want these to be the opposite side. So this is going to be one side. This will be one side. And we'll group them together with a letter there and a letter there, and that there, and that there. So we have our right sides together. Going to start sewing them together. Next thing, I'm going to secure this down flat off to one side. All right, that's one of our sides, inside or outside. There's one half. There's the other half. Okay, next we're going to sew these 2 halves together right here. Like so. Like so. Putting the right sides together. And since I'm a rookie, I start with the center together. That way I can get these lined up nicely. I'll start from there and I'll work one direction, then I'll come back to here and start and work out the other direction. All right, that is our 2 halves of one side sewn together. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and tack down this the top stitch to one side. Now, I'm not going to have any commentary on the next segment, because what I'm going to do, I'm going to take these 6 pieces of corduroy from the thrift store jacket that I paid like $3 or $4 for, and do the same exact thing with this as I did with this, and that'll be our 2 separate sides or halves of the hat. Okay, folks, and that's it. Those are the 2 halves, or inside outside, of the tulip hat. Everything locked down with the top stitch. Now, what we will do is put these right sides together. All right, let's give it a shot here. Okay, a little bit bigger seam allowance than I wanted, but it wasn't lining up, so I kind of had to tweak it as I went. So I'm going to trim some of this excess off. All right, now the fun part. Let's turn it inside out. Just takes a little time to get all this worked out. Pull all these out all the way. Pull on these seams, get them all opened up. What I'll do is I'll take it over to the iron, and I'm going to kind of just carefully go around and press these edges and try to get it pretty damn close to perfect. I'm not going to bore you with me trying to press that because it's tedious, so you just got to guess. I'm going to smash it flat with the iron. Okie dokie, I've got it pressed all the way around, so we are going to throw a top stitch in it. All right, folks, and there you have it. It's done. Man, I struggled a little bit with these edges. Really thick right there, trying to get over that. So, but you know what? It fits pretty damn good. Let's check out the other side. All right, all right, all right. Thrift store corduroy jacket. Old leftover recyclable grocery bags. I think this one actually came from Italy, so that's kind of cool. Stay cool, be weird, do whatever the hell you want. Make some mistakes, just keep going. Whatever you do, do it with kindness.